Hey there, Cancer! Welcome back to my channel. If you enjoy my readings, please be sure to like and subscribe, as well as leave me a comment and let me know how this reading resonates with you. Alright, so go ahead and pause the video for a minute and take a moment to ask a question. Alright, so this reading already resonates with me for the Cancers that I do know personally. So I feel like this is really going to be enlightening reading. So go ahead and really think about that question, and we're going to go ahead and get started. So, first off, we've got this new deck that I just got, and it is based off of the Merlin Wizardology. I got it out of the book called Wizardology. And we've got the Earth card reversed. So Earth signs are Virgo, which is my sign, Capricorn, and Taurus. And as you can see, this has a Taurus right on the top, right on the card there. That's the symbol for Taurus. And it says envy, greed, and materialism. So that's what you need to be watching out for, Cancer. You need to keep your guard up for these things. It's definitely something that might also have to do with digging yourself too deep, or maybe even some type of, situation where you can't dig yourself out of it. Okay, so be careful there. And then for your next card, that is the answer to your question. Whatever your question was, these two cards here are the answer. All right, so this one is reversed. The Two of Pentacles. All right, so let's take a quick look at the Two of Pentacles. All right, so Two of Pentacles typically in most decks is going to represent juggling, flexibility, as well as fun. So in the initial deck from Rider-Waite, it has a man who's juggling two coins. All right, and this one says balance and change. It has to do with balance and change. All right, and it says the Two of Pentacles signifies inevitable change. Since the Pentacles suite relates to the earthly possessions, this usually means a new job or a new financial situation, or even a move. Even if you fear this change, it needs to happen, and it might even be fun. Face it with the grace of the newly formed butterfly, a world of possibilities balanced upon your delicate wings. All right, so this is so beautiful. It doesn't really matter if it's reversed, because I forgot this deck doesn't really believe in that. But I hope this answers your question. So it seems like you might have been going through a major change. Now, next to this butterfly, we had the letter U. And next to this, the butterfly is Virgo, which is an earth sign. The Pentacles are a sign of earth signs, and the actual main card is an earth sign reversed. So typically this would be a card of admiration, but because it's reversed, it says envy. All right, so there's somebody who's envious of what you have, or you might be feeling envious of something that someone else has. And I pulled a Q with this, if that means anything to you, and a shovel. Maybe you need to get out there and plant you a garden, right? All right, so let's take a look. Are you having dryness is the next card, and it is also reversed. So it shows that you might be having trouble with excess, danger, or solitude. Excess, too much of something is never good. Danger or solitude. And this has a picture of a Leo on it, a lion, which represents Leo. And then we also have this black swan, which is the Father of Cups. So this might represent a man in your life. And let me move this back a hair just so it will focus. All right, and this one comes with a butterfly underneath the dryness card and a hummingbird underneath the Father of Cups. So let's take a look at this Father of Cups. So most tarot decks use King and Queen instead of Mother and Father, and Page, but this one is different. It has son and daughter, and Mother and Father instead of Page and King, Queen, and all right, hold on, I'm almost there, y'all. Cups, where are my cups at? Son of Cups, Mother of Cups, Father of Cups. Okay. The Father of Cups has a truly unique and dynamic personality. He's the most feminine of all of the fathers within the tarot, usually a patron of the arts. He's a dignified man who supports his family and community, and the only thing holding this man back are his deeply rooted insecurities. They are vast and affect his personality in many unpredictable ways. Okay, so you cannot let insecurities destroy you. And if you're with someone who has these insecurities, you should do everything that you can to help them overcome them. And right next to this Father of Cups, it has a hummingbird. And I feel like that is representative of the woman in his life, or the lover of him, someone in his life who will help him overcome these insecurities. Mainly just because my grandmother helped me overcome a lot of my insecurities, and this is a symbol that reminds me of my grandmother. So this is factors affecting your question. Okay. Now, as far as your recent past, we've got the Heat card, which shows a phoenix rising out of the ashes, and it says evolution, change, and a friend. All right, and next to that one we have a G, and then it has the Daughter of Cups, and next to that one we have an O, as well as a moon. So I got this cute little trinkets that I pulled out for each one of these. All right, so I'm just going to turn it your direction so you can check it out while I'm reading it. And this is the what was it? The Mother of Cups, which is the very next page. Mother of Cups. No, that can't be right. Daughter of Cups, huh? Yeah, I think that's the Daughter of Cups. Which is just a couple pages over, though. I think that's what was throwing me for a loop. Yes. Daughter of Cups. All right, and this has something to do with the moon. Creative, emotional. Creative energy abounds from the Daughter of Cups. She's romantic, artistic, and easily inspired by her surroundings. A true dreamer by nature. She struggles to stay grounded or to deal with any harsh realities that come her way. Conflict of any kind is very disturbing to this gentle creature. All right, so this person is probably going to be a close friend of yours. Somebody who is trying to go through some kind of evolutionary change. We have another butterfly trinket, an amethyst trinket, and an S and a Y. We also have cold, which represents rest as well as the card Cold represents rest, reverse, bravery. All right, and then the next card that goes with it is the Ace of Wands. All right, so let's take a quick look at the Ace of Wands. All right, an extremely high energy card. It has to do with expansion and inspiration. The Ace of Wands indicates a new growth all around you. Your ideas and your outlook will expand, and creativity seems endless. All right, so I'm liking that. That sounds like fun to me. All right, this fertile time can also have literal meaning. A pregnancy or birth, or maybe on a pregnancy or birth may be on the horizon. Though it's thrilling to embark on your new journey, your good judgment is needed more than ever. Don't rush into it. All right. And the third butterfly for this reading, I feel like it's definitely saying that there's going to be some change, a complete change, something that maybe you did not see coming. All right, and then we've got the water card reversed, which is represented in an old woman who has wisdom and intelligence. And we also have the World card. So there's the cards. You could take a look at them while I'm reading them. The World card is, I want to say it's one of the very last ones in the deck here. The World. It is. Okay, so the World is the last card in the deck. Now, if you have gotten to this card, then that means that you have been through hell. Okay? And it says the World is in the final card in the journey of the major arcana. It signifies completion, harmony, and contentment. It's rare to experience this energy, as we are usually consumed by wanting and needing and achieving. So when this card appears, contemplate for a moment the idea of being whole. Focus on the image of the card. Close your eyes and envision this radiating energy inside you. What does it feel like? Where is it located? What blocks you from feeling this sense of wholeness each and every day of your life? All right, so for me, that's definitely vibrations, negative energy, and it does seem to clog the pores of your happiness. Okay, so and it could have something to do with you know, a water sign, which water signs are Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. Alright, so I hope this reading resonates with you. I feel like the Cancers that I do know have been through hell, definitely. And so I feel like this reading is right on cue. These cards are just a little bit rough. They're a little harsh. So I do want to say, whatever you're going through, it looks like, you know, it's a huge turning point in your life. Major change. Major change. And I hope that this will help you get through it, as well as, you know, maybe you can teach somebody else from your experiences now that you have been through so much. Apparently a lot of rebirth. It looks like a lot of rebirth because you've got 3 butterflies in this reading. We've got the answer to your question is you know, you've been juggling a lot. It's something that is not going the way it should go for you. Envious, greed, materialism, but your world card says that you're over that. That's not really something that you're concerned about anymore. Maybe you have moved on from materialistic ill-gotten gains. All right, so whatever it is, just be sure to hold on to that flight or flight. Watch out for that fight or flight mode, because we've got this cute little wheel right here on the world, and an amethyst, which means that you may be dealing with a lot of stress. Amethyst definitely will help you to overcome stress. So I hope this reading does help you out, and you be sure to come back and see me next week, and I will have brand new deck of cards. If you have any question, like if you have any kind of deck of cards that you feel would fall under the category of problem, reaction, or solution, then I highly suggest you leave it here for me. I have a lot of archetype decks. I'm going to make another DIY deck next week, and I already have like the Witchy deck, Atlantis deck, Symbolism. I even have a deck of monoliths, and I have a deck for Carl Jung. I have several archetype decks that are not handmade, and I also have a deck that is based off of serial killers. We call it the killer deck. All right, if you're not too scared, leave me a comment, and next week we'll do your reading on that. All right, so if you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, I cannot wait to make a new deck. So let me know, and be sure to come back and see me next week.